I'm coming to you for advice. I'm a married woman of 22, have blue eyes, fair complexion, black hair, and weigh 105 pounds. I've been married nearly 2 years and have one sweet little baby girl 10 months old. My husband is not good to me, only when he takes a notion. I'm as good to him as I can be, except I fuss at him because he goes to town every day and stays all day, but don't want me to go but once or twice a year. He said there wasn't any sense in a woman going to town every week or two. All the other women go every Saturday. It is just 2 miles to town from where we live, and he won't take me anywhere on Sunday except to his people, and I have to pet him and treat him as I would a baby to get to go anywhere else. We live on a farm and have a car, and I don't get to go anywhere hardly. I work and try to help him all I can. He says he loves me, but I don't believe it. He don't act like it sometimes. I think lots of times of leaving him, but have my baby to raise. I left him one time, and it liked to have run him crazy, and I came back to him, but it didn't do any good. So please give me good advice on what to do. What you need is a shaking up. The idea of letting your husband tell you when you can go to town? That is absurd. Where's your womanhood? Don't you know he cannot have much respect for you if you let him browbeat you like that? When you want to go to town, just say, Bill, Pete, George, or whatever his name is, I'm going to town this morning, and I will be back at such an hour. You have as much right as he has. This is not the Stone Age, and your husband and every other husband will look up to his wife and respect her more if she would assert herself. I think married people can be happy if they will only work out their problems on a 50-50 basis. Don't be a nagger and make home unpleasant for your husband, and for goodness sake, don't whine. Anything a man hates is a whining woman. Be a sport and play the game to the finish. You can do it. I know what I'm talking about. Do you want to know what a vampire means this day and time? She isn't a terrible creature who has been painted from time to time, a creature who preys on men and sends them to perdition by her sorcery. No, she is the woman who understands, the woman who has sense enough to keep her mouth shut at the right time, who has moral courage and backbone, who isn't afraid to do right, who by her womanly sweetness and good comradeship holds a man at her side, who wouldn't do anything to hurt another, a woman who inspires confidence and respect. That is a real vampire, for she is the kind men will never forsake. Now you just take a grip on yourself, see what your faults are first, and try to correct them, and little by little, in a quiet manner, assert yourself, and my dear, you will win out in the end.